Okay, so as you know, this is a seminar on cloud computing. So we will try to keep things as simple as possible. And this is a recorded session, friends. So the recordings will be provided to you once we finish our session. Okay. And this is a live session, right? So what is the advantage of attending a live session? The best advantage, according to me, is you have the opportunity to ask each and every question. You have the opportunity to clear each and every doubt. Okay, so let us keep this session more interactive. But it's better if there is a question, you use the chat box and send a question in the chat box. It will be easy for me to come to your question whenever there is a time. Okay, so like I said you again, this is a live session. Okay, and it is recorded. So if you have any doubts, any questions regarding cloud or anything that is related to cloud, feel free to send your question in the chat box so that we can clear each and everything today. Fine. Now, before we start cloud and each and everything, let me just introduce myself. I'm Shakeel here. I have 15 plus years of experience in IT. I started my career way back in 2006, 2007 actually. Okay, and I started from Windows administrator. Then I went into the network administration. In network administration, I have done CCNA. There is something called CCNP, and then there is CCIE. This is your network administration. I have gone through till CCIE. Then I did security. Security is your firewall. Okay, one of the most important part of a computer network is security actually. So I've gone through the security concepts also. Then Linux administration and VMware. Okay, so I started from Windows administration, then into networking, then security, Linux administration, and virtualization. VMware is a course that is from the virtualization technology. Okay, and Windows is a server, Microsoft Windows servers, and Linux is also a server. These are the two server administration courses. And as of now, I am on cloud, majorly on AWS. So this is about me. So this is the experience I have. And I know this many technologies actually. So last 14, 15 years is a big time, right? So it's not a big deal for anyone to go through this many technologies in such a big time. Fine. Okay, done. So that is me. So hopefully I'll try to put cloud computing in a simplest and the easiest way so that you can understand the concept very well and you can decide like where you can move in cloud and how many opportunities we have in cloud and who can learn cloud. All these questions we'll try to address. Okay. So again, before I start the concept, I'll just remind you again, this is a live session. You have the opportunity to clear each and every doubt. So feel free to send your questions in the chat box. Okay. Fine. So what is cloud computing? This is a very, very, common question people are entering in Google for last many years. Let's say last 3, 4, 5 years. From 2016, 17, cloud computing is in more demand. But my friend, cloud computing is a concept which started way back in 1970s and early 1980s actually. It's not a very new concept. It's a very old concept. But companies started accepting cloud computing recently, like 4 or 5 years before. They are more into cloud and they started accepting cloud computing. Okay. Now, I created my mail account way back in 2004, I guess 2004 or maximum 2005. So when I send an email in the year 2005, without knowing anything about cloud computing back then, in 2005 itself, I started using cloud. In 2005, I have no idea about cloud computing or how the internet is working, what are servers and all those things. But when I created my mail account, I created my account in Gmail server actually. So after creating my mail account, when I send the email in the year 2005, I have already started using cloud computing. I created my Facebook account in the year 2010 or 2011 actually, like 10, 12 years before. So way back in 2000, 2011, when I created my Facebook account, again, I have no idea about cloud. I know many things back then in 2011, like I know about Windows administration, network administration, security, Linux. I know about these things, but I have no idea about cloud back then. But again, my friend, in 2011 also, when I created my Facebook account, without knowing anything about cloud, I started using cloud. Okay, so just imagine maybe one of you has created a email account in, let's say, 2010. So from 2010, you're using cloud actually. Okay, so we are using cloud for many years now. We are using cloud in every day-to-day activity. But we have no idea like what is cloud, how it is working, what are the advantages we have in cloud. So these are the things we'll try to understand today. Fine. Now, I'll take two examples in this session so that you can understand cloud computing in the best way possible. Okay. The first example I can take here is, let's say I have a document here. Can you see there is a document with the name IP addressing? So where is this document available? This document is available in my local machine. Okay, IP addressing is one concept that we will see in coming classes. But as of now, this is a document that is there in my local physical machine, in my local hard disk, in my local physical machine. This is the desktop machine I'm using. Now, suppose imagine, as of now, I'm in Hyderabad. But let's say tomorrow I'm traveling to Delhi. Tomorrow evening, I'm in Delhi. Let's say after 2 days, I'm in UK. Let's say after 3 days, I'm in Australia. Is it possible for me to access the same file, the same document from Delhi or from Australia or from UK? Remember, this computer is in Hyderabad. Can I access the same data from any other location? Okay, maybe you can say there is an option called remote access, and there are some other ways available. But my friend, to do all these activities, one person should be there in Hyderabad on my computer, and I'm sitting in Australia, right? So I should be in Australia, and the other person should be in Hyderabad on my computer. Then by using some softwares, we can share the information from Australia. I can access the information from Australia. But again, it's a very difficult job, and you need some practice and all the other things you should consider. Okay. But what if I use my Google Drive? I hope everyone knows what is a Google Drive. See, now I'm connected to my Google Drive here. I have an account in Gmail. Once you create a Gmail account, you will get a Google Drive, right? So in Google Drive, what I'm doing now, I'll just right click in my Google Drive somewhere. I'll say file upload. I'll go to desktop. Where is that file? IP address. See, this is your IP address file. I'm just saying upload here. Now see what it does. It is simply uploading my file. So what it says, one file uploaded successfully. Means in Hyderabad on my computer, I have connected to the Google Drive and I have uploaded the IP address file. So where I have uploaded in the Google server. Google Drive is a drive located in the Google server. So I have an account, I can upload anything there. And then what I'll do now, I'll just say log off. I'll just say sign out. That's it. Now listen, my friend. Tomorrow I am in Australia, right? Or maybe I'm in Delhi, or maybe I'm in UK, or maybe somewhere in Brazil. Can I access my Google server in Brazil or UK or Delhi or Australia? Of course I can access. Can I connect to my file from there? Can I access my file from there? Of course I can do that, right? There is no problem. We just need to have our username and password. We just need to have the internet connection from anywhere on the face of the earth. By using a internet connection, I can access my Google Drive. I can access my data. Now this concept is actually cloud concept. Means saving your data on a storage which is located at some other place. Saving the data on a storage which is located over the internet. Instead of saving data within the company, we can save data over the internet on some other data center, like a Google data center. And the Google data center is accessible through any place. The Google data center is accessible from any place by using just internet connection. This is the concept of cloud computing. This is one of the use of cloud computing. You can store your data over the cloud and you can access the data from any XYZ location by using the internet connection. Okay, now let us elaborate a bit more the same example. See, this is a company actually. A company has a network. In this company network, you can see there are many users here. Client 1, laptop, client 2, client 3. So like this, there are some thousands of users working. Let us imagine there is a company where there are 6,000 people working. They are sitting on 6,000 computers and they are working. And who are these users actually? Who are these 6,000 people? Some are programmers, some are multimedia persons, sales people, accounts people, marketing people, okay, IT people, production people, like there are different people working in a company. Okay, so they are sitting on their computers actually and they will work. Let me just show you graphically how it looks actually. Okay, this is some company somewhere. And you can see clearly these people are sitting and working on their computers, right? So all these people are the employees of the company. So like this, how many people are there? There are totally 6,000 people there. 6,000 is actually a medium level company. Big companies may have like 20,000 people, 30,000 people working in their company. Now the question here is, anything Abhinav?
No, sorry.
Yeah, please unmute mute yourself. Okay, fine. So the scenario here is, see here, my friend, she is working here. She is sitting on this computer. He is sitting on this computer. He is sitting on this computer. Maybe he is a manager. Maybe he is a programmer. Maybe she is a, let's say, HR or any other person. So when they work, they are saving data. They are working something, right? They are working on some project. They are making some documents, files, or whatever. So they are saving data. Now the question here is, where exactly they are saving data? Will they save data in the local computer? Answer is no. No user will save the data in their local machine. So within the company, my friend, there is a concept called server. There is a device called server. And what happens in server? In server, all the users are connected to the server and they will save the data inside this particular server. Got it? They will save data inside this particular server. Now, how many people are there? 6,000 people are there. Now, a very simple question. Just try to, try to analyze everything and try to answer this. 6,000 people are working in a company. So can you take a wild guess, like how much storage should be there in this server? How much storage should be there in the server? 6,000 people are connected to the server and they are saving data in the server. How much capacity should be there? Like in our computers and laptops, normally we take 500 GB, 1 TB or 2 TB, right? 2 TB is more than sufficient for personal use, but this is a company. This is some organization, right? So 6,000 people. How much storage do you think is needed in this network? Chat box is open, friends. Try to keep this session interactive. So just try to answer. I just need to get some answers here so that sessions will be more interesting here. Okay, I got two answers here. One is unlimited, another one is maybe in some petabytes. Okay, fine. Petabytes, unlimited is actually, too much, right? There are only 6,000 people available. Okay, let me just take a number here, and the number is, let us say, you need 100 TB. How much? You need 100 TB of storage to save your data. Okay, 6,000 people can save the data easily on 100 TB storage. Now, today is 4th March 2023, right? Now, today maybe 100 TB is looking good. But my friend, within like 10 days or 15 days or 1 month or 2 months, your company is getting more projects. Your company is getting more work. People are creating more documents. People are making more documents there. Okay. So now everyone is again sending the documents to the server, right? Now the 100 TB is not looking enough. Already maybe 90% is full. Nearly 90 to 92 TB is already full. Then what to do, my friend? Suddenly there is a requirement now. And what is the requirement? We need to increase our storage from 100 TB to, let us say, 140 TB. extra 40 TB should be added there. Exactly, Mahesh. We need to add some resources. So what is the resource here? We need to add extra 40 TB. So how to add extra 40 TB? You should go to market or you should go to some online website, and from there you should order the extra 40 TB. That extra 40 TB will come in 2 days or 3 days. Then we need to shut down the server. Then we need to connect. We need to configure. It will take some time. It will take a lot of time actually. It will take some days. And if your server is located in a remote location, let us say it is located somewhere in a town, then it may take like 1 week also. So what about for next 3 days or 2 days or 1 week? Users, can they wait? No. So this is the problem companies were facing for many decades. No one can say with 100% guarantee, like, okay, 6,000 people means 100 TB is sufficient. Maybe in some company, 50 TB can be sufficient. Maybe in some company, 500 TB is also not sufficient. It depends on the work. But anytime the requirement can go up or come down. So what is the requirement here now? Suddenly we need to add like 40 TB within like 3 hours. So there is no way we can add extra 40 TB within like 3 hours. So now there is a serious issue. Okay. Now, instead of keeping storage at our local data center, what companies have started? Companies have started to get storage from a cloud provider. From where? From the cloud provider. Means they will connect to Amazon server, Amazon data center, or Microsoft data center, Google data center, IBM data center, DigitalOcean data center, Citrix data center. There are many companies which are offering the storage. Alibaba, exactly. It's again a very famous data cloud provider. They are connecting to those data centers and they are taking storage. Okay, I'll give the example again in our Google Drive. See, can you see my Google Drive? It is saying 10.29 GB or 15 GB is used. So once you create your account in Google, a storage is allocated to you. And how much storage is allocated? 15 GB storage is allocated. 15 GB is free. So out of 15 GB, how much I am already used? I have already used 10.29 GB. So approximately 4 GB is available for me. But suppose suddenly I'm adding more documents here. I'm uploading more data here. Is it sufficient now? No. But can you see there is an option here, my friend? It says buy storage. Let me just show you the option here. So once if I click on buy storage here, you can see the options are clearly available. It says 100 GB, 130 rupees per month. Can I say get started here? Once I say get started, within some minutes, my friend, my storage will increase from 15 GB to 100 GB. Do I need to go to purchase a extra storage device from the market, or do I need to go to some online website and buy this particular extra 100 GB? No. Within some clicks, actually, I can increase my storage from 15 GB to 100 GB. Job done. Within some clicks, within couple of minutes maximum. If I come down, see, 200 GB, 2 TB for like 650 rupees per month. And if you need more, actually get more storage. You may get 20 TB, 200 TB, 500 TB, depends on your requirement. So Google is a company, Amazon is a company, Microsoft is a company. These companies are offering you this storage. They are saying, listen, why you are taking this storage in your company? There is no guarantee like how much storage you need. Today, maybe you need 100 TB. After 10 days, maybe you need only 30 TB. Maybe after 10 days, you need like 200 TB. So there is no guarantee. Your requirement will fluctuate. It will go up and down. So instead of bringing the physical storage to our company, which companies were doing for last many decades, actually, companies were facing the issues for last many decades. Okay, so what we can do here, we can go and connect to some cloud provider like Amazon, Microsoft, Google, and many more. And from there, we can take extra storage within some seconds. Okay, I got a message here. I paid and taken 100 GB. It came in few seconds. Vashishta, yeah. Within some seconds, the storage has increased from 15 GB to 100 GB. See, this is very simple. Things are looking more simple, right? If you go back in 1990s and 2010 and early 2000 and early 2010, where cloud was not so famous. There are some reasons why it was not so famous, because internet was not so easily accessible maybe like 10 years before. In last 5 years or 7 years, internet become very easy to access from anywhere, right? But once you go 10 years before, internet was not so easily accessible. Okay, so that was one of the main reason why cloud was not that much in demand. Okay, so this is one simple example to show you like how important is cloud now. Got it? So we can take the storage from the cloud provider and we can simply store our data with security. So one of the things we need to learn in our course is how to take this storage, how much storage we can take, how to provide the storage to the users, how to keep security for the data. Security is indeed one of the major concept in any computer network, my friend. So we need to learn how to provide security over the data in cloud. Okay, now let us move to the second example. This will be more interesting actually. So please try to be here till the end of the session. Hopefully you can get the, all the basics about cloud computing today, and hopefully it will be very easy for you to understand where you are heading in your career. Okay, now one question. Whenever we use the internet, the first thing we do over the internet is we connect to some website. Like for example, I said google.com. What is Google? Google is a website, right? But suppose if I say like hotstar.com, Hotstar is a website. If I say like yahoomail.com, yahoomail.com is a website. So whenever we connect to the internet, we are connecting to the website. Now the big question here is, where is the website, where it is running, where it is available, how people are managing the websites. Now let me just take you to one simple slide here. This will show you things in very easy way. See here, my friend. Okay, I got one more excellent answer here. Hosted somewhere in a server. Exactly, that is your website. Now see here, this is a user, that is you and me. We are connected to some application. What is application? Application can be like, a web server or an email server or a file server or a database server. Or if you go and use your mobile phone, and suppose if you're ordering some food by using Zomato or Swiggy, that means you're connected to that application. You're booking your cab, that means you're connected to Ola or Uber application. You're chatting with your friend, that means you're connected to WhatsApp application. You're transferring some money, that means you're connected to some banking application. You are, playing some game, that means you're connected to gaming application. So whenever we connect to internet by using mobile phone or computer or any other device, we are connected to that particular application. There are different types of applications and services available, my friend. Okay, you can check your mobile phone. How many applications are installed in your mobile phone? So all these are applications. Now, where are these applications running? These applications are running on a server operating system. Server operating system can be Windows server operating system or Linux server operating system. I will go in more details about Windows and Linux server operating system in coming classes. Okay, but as of now, these are the two operating systems we have. 95 to 98% cases all over the globe, the servers that are running, they are running on either Windows server operating system or Linux server operating system. Okay, and this Windows server OS or Linux server OS is running on server hardware. This is the whole story, my friend. Starting from server hardware, second is server operating system, third is the application that you're running with. Got it? Now, server hardware. From where we can take a server hardware? Let me just show you a server first. A server will look like your computer or a desktop machine. This is actually some server. See, more or less, it is looking like your desktop machine. The difference between a desktop machine and a server is, in a desktop machine or in a laptop, maybe there is limited resources. There are limited resources, like there is only one processor, there is maximum 2 TB hard disk. Okay, there is like say 32 GB RAM. There is one NXICA. These are the limitations. But server is a machine that is specially designed to serve the request of the people. Now, can you take a wild guess? As of now, it is 10:30 a.m. 4th March 2023. How many people are connected to Google server as of now? It will be in millions, right? How many people are connected to Flipkart.com or Gmail, YahooMail.com or Amazon.com? It will be again in millions. So the server which is there in Flipkart, or the server which is there suppose in the SBI bank, or the server that is there suppose somewhere in Google Pay or Phone Pay, how many people are connected to that server? Millions, and in some cases billions of people are connected. So the server is able to handle all the requests. Okay, so that server is having more capabilities, more hardware capabilities. Let me just show you a easy example. Now see here, my friend, this is the best example you can take. There are two motherboards you can see here. One motherboard is of the desktop. This is the desktop motherboard. And can you see there is one processor here, CPU. Normally we say i3 processor, i5, i7, right? So this is your processor. How many processors are there? One processor. But this is your server motherboard. 1, 2, 3, 4. Processor is the brain of the machine, right? So if there are 4 brains available, just see how fast this machine will run. So this is the server. So why I'm showing this is when you go and purchase a laptop or a desktop, normally how much you are spending? Let us say the best laptop or desktop may come in $1,000, $1,200, $1,000. That is approximately 80,000 rupees. You are spending 80,000 rupees to get a laptop or a desktop with good configuration. Okay, Indian rupees is around 80,000 rupees. But if you want to go and purchase this particular server with 4 processors and that much GB RAM and that much GB storage and all those things, you need to spend maybe like $6,000, my friend. $6,000. $6,000 will be more than 5 lakh Indian rupees. That means a company is spending nearly or more than 5 lakh Indian rupees just to buy one physical server. They need a server with more hardware, so they need to spend that much money. Okay, let us do some calculation now. $6,000, maybe it can be $10,000, maybe it can be like $20,000. It depends on the configuration. So let us say you need a server with some configuration and that is costing you $6,000. But there is no company anywhere on the face of the earth where a company is working only on one server, my friend. No, they need multiple servers. They need many servers to run many applications, and each application have backup applications and all those things. Now, can you please tell me when was the last time you face issues while accessing the google.com server? If there was no internet, maybe Google was not accessible, right? So how it is possible to keep up the Google server 24/7, 365 days? Because they have many backup servers. Okay, so let us say in your company, you need 100 servers. So 6,000 multiplied by 100 is how much? 6,000 multiplied by 100 will be 6 lakh. $6 lakh. $6 lakh multiplied by 82, right? Indian currency. See, my friend, to buy 100 server, you need to spend, or your company need to spend how much money? 5 crore Indian rupees. Don't say this is less money. This is huge money for any person or for any company or for any business, right? They need to spend 5 crore Indian rupees only to purchase what? Servers, the physical machines. Now they need to buy the server operating system. They need to buy the routers. They need to buy the firewall. They need to buy the storage. For all these things, again, they need to spend more money. So let us say there is a company where they need 1,000 servers, 100 servers, and they need to bring 100 servers and they need to bring all these things. So that company is spending nearly 10 crore Indian rupees. That is some money. That means before they started the business, they have already spent 10 crore rupees on the infrastructure, and then they start the business. Now, is there any guarantee that the business will run successfully? There is no guarantee. The business may go up or the business may go down. Suppose the business is going up, they need to add more servers. So how to add more servers? They need to bring servers from the market and they need to add the servers. So it will take more time again. Suppose the business is going down, they need to remove some servers. Removing a server is not so easy thing actually. So in whatever way you think, my friend, this is the problem companies are facing for last many decades. From 1980s till today, the companies are facing this issue. Okay, they need to make the complete infrastructure. Infrastructure will look like this. This is your server room in a company, my friend. And what you see here are some routers, switches, firewalls, okay, and the storage devices and all those things. See, this is one rack. And this is one device, one device, one device, one device. So one may be a server, another is a server. Maybe there is a firewall here. Maybe there is a router here. So like this is your server room. So they need to spend 10 CR to construct or to make this particular server room. So now they can start running their application. They can host a website. After, spending that much money, they can host a website and they can host all the other applications. And now the business has started. Business has begun. This is the way the companies were working for many, many decades. But you know what cloud has done? Cloud computing is a concept where it is offering you servers, operating system, router, firewall, storage. Means there is a company like Amazon. Amazon is saying, listen, why you're making a local data center? No need to make a local data center. Amazon is saying, we have the data center available. Connect to our data center and then run your applications on our data center. Microsoft is saying, we have the data center, connect to our data center and run your application. Google, HP, IBM, Cisco, DigitalOcean, all these are cloud providers and they are saying, no need to make a network at your location. Why you are spending that much money? 10 crore, 20 crore, 5 crore. It's a huge money. Why you're spending that much money? No need to spend that much money. Just come to us. We have the data centers. And let me show you the data center first. Amazon data center. They have data centers like this. Now see here, my friend, this is the Amazon data center. See the size of this Amazon data center, my friend. These are the data centers they have, and they are saying, come to us. We have huge infrastructure available. See, again, this is the data center. We have huge infrastructure available. Come to us, connect and run your applications. Sorry, can you see the screen? Just by mistake, I pressed some button there. Okay, so these are the data centers available across the globe. Amazon have their own data center, Google have the data center, Microsoft have the data center, and how much you need, that much they can offer. They have like, GBs and GBs and TBs and TBs of storage. They have like thousands of servers available. So they are offering all these things to the customers. They are offering all these things to us. So this is the data center somewhere in Hyderabad actually. Yeah. Can you compare the data center, Amazon data center with your company's data center? It is not even like 0.1% anyway. So what is cloud computing here, my friend? Cloud computing is a concept where, let me show you the definition, things will be more easier. See, Amazon says cloud computing is the on-demand delivery of IT resources over the internet with pay-as-you-go pricing. Now see here, instead of buying, owning and maintaining physical data centers and servers, instead of buying, owning and maintaining physical data centers and servers, you can access technology services such as computing power, storage on an on-demand or as needed basis from a cloud provider. So it is saying no need for you to buy all these things. We already have huge data centers. The size of the data center can be bigger than a football ground or bigger than a cricket ground. I'm saying actual cricket ground, not our gully cricket or somewhere in our neighborhood. The actual cricket ground, the size of the data center will be bigger than this particular ground. So they have constructed, they have built huge data centers across the globe, and they are offering these services to us. They are saying, we have the data centers, use our data center, and you can simply pay money according to our usage. I'll take a very easy and non-technical example. Hopefully everyone can connect to this. You know, these function halls, right? Whatever you call in the language, normally we call it as function halls, right? So what we do in function hall is a place, it's a bigger place, where, some 1,000, 200, 1,200, 1,500 people can come at the same time, and they can attend a wedding or a function or whatever. Now, is it possible for you and me to invite maybe like 1,500 people in our home? No. So what we do, we just go to any of the nearby function hall. We talk, we like make a deal with them, and we will say like, on this particular day, let us say 15th March, there is a wedding. So we need to use your function hall for one day. So we are using that function hall for one day, and we are just paying money for that one day. Cloud is something like this, my friend. We are not owning the Amazon data center, like we are not owning the function hall, right? Some other person is the owner of the function hall. But how many people can use the function hall? Any number of people can use the function hall on different days. But coming to cloud, any number of companies can connect to the cloud on the same day, and they can use the resources over the cloud. Okay, I got some questions. Okay, these four processors work together as a single unit or work? No, they work as a single unit. Okay, there is one more question. If any hardware issue or server is down, is there any downtime in cloud? Who will troubleshoot this? Excellent question, Mahesh. There is something called downtime. Downtime means, the server is going down. My friend, technically, there is more downtime available in our local data center compared to the cloud. I repeat, technically, there is more downtime available in our local data center. If someone says there is no downtime over the cloud, that is a big lie. That's not true, actually. Downtime can be there. But compared to the on-premise data center, on-premise computer network, cloud has minimum downtime. So if there is a downtime, if there is a problem over the cloud, they have their own team. Can you see someone is working here? See, someone is working here. They have their own team. They have a dedicated team. So these people, they will simply work for us. See, he is working something. He's doing something on the data center. Right? So they will do all these things. I heard the size of the biggest data center is as big as 11 cricket stadiums. It can be bigger than 11 cricket stadiums, actually. Coming to Amazon, they have the data center, the biggest data center in North Virginia, that is somewhere in USA. And this is the data center, actually. From outside, it is just looking like 3 boxes. But my friend, these are like very, very huge data centers available. You cannot identify the person who is standing at the other end of the data center. These are such a huge data centers. Okay, now let us make things more interesting. I hope you are able to understand what I'm trying to show here. So instead of buying, owning, and maintaining our local data centers, we can simply take the data center from Amazon or Microsoft or Google, and we can simply run our applications. So to run a website, what we need? To run a website, we need servers, operating system, router so that we can connect to internet, firewall so that we can provide security, storage so that we can save our data. But my friend, what I'll do now, within next 2 minutes, I will make a website. See, I don't have any server here. I don't have any server operating system. No firewall is there with me. No storage is there. No router is there. But in next 2 minutes, I'll make a website, and people who are connected to this session from any location, they can access my website. So what I'll do first of all, I have an account in the Amazon. How to create an account in Amazon, the free account. I'll show this in coming classes. So I just need to sign into this account, sign into the console first. This is my account, and this is my password. Yeah. Some captcha here. Actually, caps lock was on last time. So 7-3. Is it GRQ? G, right? GR. I hope it will come now. Yeah. See, I have successfully connected to my Amazon data center. Right now, I'm connected where you can see clearly it is showing here like Mumbai. Okay. I have connected to the Mumbai data center. Amazon people have many locations. Where are they located? I'll go through all the locations in more details in coming classes. But as of now, I'm connected to the Mumbai region. If you have to connect, see, I'm sitting in Hyderabad, right? So now I have the opportunity to connect to my Hyderabad region. Can you see Asia Pacific, Hyderabad? In India, Amazon people have two locations where they have the data center. One is in Mumbai, one is in Hyderabad. Mumbai is working from 2016. Hyderabad region recently, like 2-3 months before, they started operating the Hyderabad region. So I'm in Hyderabad, my company is in Hyderabad, I can select my Hyderabad. But what if the company is somewhere in Singapore? See, I have the Singapore region. What if the company is somewhere in London? I have the London region, Ohio. Like this, we have like many regions here. We have a region somewhere in Cape Town, that is South Africa. We have a region somewhere in Milan, that is in Italy. We have somewhere in Bahrain, that is in Gulf region. So we have many data centers. So what I'll do here is I'll connect to Mumbai region. Now see here carefully. I'm not explaining you what I'm doing here, my friend. I'll just try to show you a basic demo here. Explanation will take at least 12 to 14 classes actually. Whatever I'm doing here, it will take 12 to 14 classes for me to complete. So please just try to understand, this is just a demo session. I'm making a website for you within 2 minutes by using the cloud platform. I'm just trying to showing you like how easy it is to go to cloud and run our applications and store our data. Let us see. I'll go to this EC2 machine. Let us say test server and web. This is a web server. So don't worry about all these options, my friend. Like I said, we'll go through all these options in more details. Okay, so here, security, I need to add. I just need to add a rule here. So don't worry what I'm doing again. And by the way, there is a message from DURGASOFT. So kindly check the message. They have provided a IP address to you. Okay, so I need to go with something called HTTP. Yeah. So it's like anywhere. Fine. That's it. I need to go to this advanced details. Again, no need to worry what I'm doing here, friends. All these options we will see when we go with our actual class. I have a small yeah, there is something called user data. I'll just copy this and I'll paste here. Now what I'll do here, this is a website, so I'll make things interesting here. I'll take your name, some of your names. Let me just begin with Mahesh. Akansha. Abhinav. Afia. I'll add my name. And let me just write some other names here, like let us say Shahrukh. Allu Arjun, Virat, India. And this is what, 4th March, right? So this Mahesh, Akansha, this is actually my website, the website content. Okay. What I'll do, I'll just say launch instance here. That's it, my friend. My website is ready. I'll do one thing. Let us wait for like 30 more seconds before the website comes up perfectly. Right now, it is still showing you the pending state here. So it may take another like 15 to 20 seconds, maximum 30 seconds for this machine to come up. Now see, it is showing as running. I'll select this machine that I have created. Actually, this is the virtual server I have created on Google on Amazon data center, which is in Mumbai. I'll copy this address. There is some IP address here, 3.109.122.184. Again, IP address we will see in great detail in coming classes. So as of now, IP address means some number actually. That's it. So hopefully my website is on and I can get my website there. Cloud computing is the on-demand delivery of IT resources instead of buying, owning, and maintaining the physical data centers, that is on-premise data centers within the company. What we can do, we can take these services, we can take all these resources over the cloud platform. So virtually we will get everything. One is a physical device, one is a virtual device. Difference, again, we will see in more details in coming sessions, but as of now, physical device is like your laptop or mobile phone that we can see, we can touch. Virtual device is like a software device, software. Can we touch the software? No, we can use it, right? Softwares we can use, but we cannot touch. Okay, so this is the cloud concept. So I hope everything is perfectly designed here. Let me just check it again. Not only Amazon, like I said, there are many more companies, friends, which are providing cloud services like Microsoft, Google. If I say Amazon, Microsoft, Google, these are the top 3 companies. Can you name any bigger company than Amazon, Microsoft, or Google? IBM is a big company, but it is not as big as Amazon, Microsoft, Google, right? So, but still, IBM is also providing cloud services. Google is providing cloud services. Dell is providing cloud services. All these companies are providing cloud services. Okay, I think I missed one point. Let me just go back and do it again. And meanwhile, if you have any doubts, any questions, feel free to send your questions in the chat box. Test web server. Yeah, allow this traffic actually. HTTP and HTTPS. I just forgot to add this. No issues. I'll get a different IP address now. So first of all, let me just copy the content here and paste. I just need to make changes in the names again. So Mahesh, Akansha, Afia, Vaibhav. Let us again go with some other names. Sachin. What else? Maricom. And Rahul. Modi. I'm just adding these particular names here. And then what I'll do now, I'll say launch instance. Now within like 15 to 20 seconds, the instance should be up and running. Remember, this is a website that I have created and the website should be running. So it will be so easy for any company to connect to the cloud providers and to run their applications or to save the data over the cloud. I have showed you how easy it is to upload the data, right, in Google Drive. And I have showed you like how easy it is for the companies to run their web servers or any applications for that matter. Now this is the address here. I'll do one thing. I'll just keep the same address in the chat box. 3.109.158.64. Just take this address and put this address in your browser and tell me what you can see there. If you're using a laptop or a desktop, then it is better. See, can you see there is a website which is up? Mahesh, Akansha, Afia, Vaibhav, Sachin, Marikom, Rahul, Modi. We can see all these things here. So just try to put this address which I have entered in the chat box and tell me whether you can access this website or not. And tell me from which city you are joining this particular class. See, I'm in Hyderabad. I have hosted a website in Mumbai region. Hyderabad and Mumbai are nearly 1000 kilometers apart, right? But within some minutes, actually, I was able to host the website on the Mumbai region. Abhinav is saying he is able to access from Nagpur. See, he's in Nagpur. Maybe someone is somewhere in, let's say, like, New York. Maybe somewhere is somewhere in Dubai, somewhere in, let's say, Australia. They can access. My website is up. Mahesh is joining this session from AP, Ongol. Again, some hundreds of kilometers away. So there is no issue with your physical location. Akansha is from Indore. See, we are from different locations, but everyone is able to access. Do you know where is a Facebook server running actually, or where is a Google server running? Have you ever faced any issue in accessing? In case if there is an issue in accessing Facebook server, you're not the only person who is facing the issue, right? It's a big outage. Many people are not able to access. So that's a different scenario. That's a downtime. Okay, but as of now, my website is ready and you are able to access this website. Now what I'll do now, I'll just go to my account again. I'll simply terminate. Terminate means I'm deleting my website, because if I keep that, maybe they will put some charges on me. See, my friend, this is what cloud computing is all about. Accessing your data from any location, storing your data over the cloud and accessing from any location and running your applications easily without any headache. Headache in the sense, there is no need for us to worry about the physical hardware and all those things. They will take care of each and everything. The company just need to run the application. So there is no company who says this concept is not good. Each and every company is moving into cloud because, the on-premise data center is and was a headache for many decades. So Amazon says this is this. You know what Microsoft says here? It says cloud computing is the delivery of computing services, including server, storage, networking, blah, 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 over the internet to offer faster innovation, flexibility, all these things. What IBM says, cloud computing transforms IT infrastructure into utility. It lets you plug in infrastructure via the internet. You just need to have the internet connection, my friend, and you need to have the account in their cloud provider. If you're going with Microsoft, you should have the Microsoft account. If you go with like Google, you should go with the Google account. If you go with like Amazon, you should go with the Amazon account. Amazon is the most famous, the market leader in providing cloud services. So most of the companies will go with the Amazon. At number 2, it is Microsoft, and at number 3, it is Google. This is 1, 2, and 3 for last many years. 4th, 5th, 6th will be fluctuating. But for last many years, actually, Amazon is number 1, Microsoft is number 2, and Google is at number 3 in providing the services. And for many more years to come, Microsoft will be at number 1. I'll give one cricketing example here. Sachin has scored 100 centuries, right? Who is at the second position? Virat. He is at 74 centuries now. Will it be easy for Virat to go till 100 centuries? Another 26 centuries should be scored by him, right? So it's very, far. Although Sachin is 1 and Virat is 2. Technically, we can say 1 and 2, but see how much is the gap. Just imagine if Virat is on, let us say, 96. Still, Virat is at number 2, but gap is very less. Got it? So AWS is something like this, and Microsoft is something like this. That much gap is there. Okay, friends. So yeah, this was the very simple and very basic webinar here. I hope you understood what is cloud. You got some easy and basic idea here. Let me just add some more things here. Our classes will start from Monday at 7 a.m. India Standard Time. This is the time for our class, and each day class will be there for like 60 to 70 minutes. Each session is recorded. All the recordings will be provided by the management. And you know what I'll do here? Whenever I present a particular topic, let us go to one of my previous class. Okay, let's say this one. What I'll do, I need to make a document there itself. See, there is no whiteboard here, right? So I need to present everything in a systematical way. So this is what I'll do here. I'll just put the diagram, everything I need to explain there. And then I need to add some theory. Then I need to add some more, diagrammatic presentation. Then I need to go and show you things practically. This is the way the classes will be conducted. So all these documents you will get on daily basis. I'll add you in the Google Drive and you will get all the documents there. Okay, so you'll get the documents, the running notes, as well as you will get some interview question and answers. And we will prepare ourselves for interviews also. See, again, attending the live session with a trainer, the advantage is you have the opportunity to clear your doubts. You have the opportunity to ask each and everything. In the same way, I may ask you some questions. You can answer the questions in the chat box so that you can prepare yourself. If there is a topic, what questions they may ask you from this particular topic. So like this, we will conduct our sessions in more organized way. Okay, friends, so these are some of the advantages you have. So our sessions will start from Monday at 7 a.m. India Standard Time. Now I'm here for like a couple of minutes, friends. If you have any questions or doubts, feel free to send your questions and hopefully we can stop the session after it.
Hello, sir. This is Mahesh.
Yeah,
First of
Mahesh,
all,
please go ahead.
it was the best demo, sir, I have ever had, and I will be continue the class. And my doubt is, what about the database? I mean to say, what is the part of the database server? What is that exactly?
First of all,
What
thanks a
database
lot.
acts
Yeah,
out?
thanks a lot, Mahesh, for your feedback.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, database means we have different types of database available actually.
I mean to say, why the companies have the database servers?
See, if there is no database server, what is the meaning of database, first of all?
So for every company, there will be user data, employees data, and all those data will be there. So it
Exactly,
is,
projects data and all those things. So if the
yeah.
database server is there, they can manage the data, they can keep backups, and they can, organize the data in a better way. Remember, like 50 years before, people used to maintain data in a register. Like if when I was in school, like 20 years before, my school was having a register where we have all the names and the parent names and the house numbers and all those things. That was the database back in 20, 25 years before. But now the database is in computer, right? But can they keep everything in the computer? No, they need to simply keep somewhere in a server. So they will create a database server where they can, store all the information in more organized way. It will be easy for them to access information. It will be easy for them to retrieve the information. That is what the database is all about.
Okay, sir. Thank you. And I have experience on this on-prem data center, IBM data center operations, but
Okay.
I don't have I was zero knowledge on this cloud, sir. So it is useful for me.
Now I know why that compliment came, because you already know about computer network, so it was very easy for you,
And
my friend,
Linux
to
also, I was aware of something.
okay, so it was very easy for you to connect to the cloud. But again, if someone is a fresher here, my friend, for that person also, I'll go from very basic up to the advanced level so that you can feel comfortable in each and every topic.
Yeah, thank you so much, sir.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I will be continue. So
Yeah.
it was
Thank you.
very nice.
Thanks a lot again. Now there is a question from Sam. Course content will be related to AWS solution architect or cloud practitioner. Okay. The duration is for like 45 days, Sam. And this course content is cloud practitioner plus the solution architect. See, we cannot complete everything that is there in cloud architect within like 45 days. Normally whenever you do any course, it's a good question. So I'll just try to put in more details. Whenever you do any course, actually, there are two ways of learning a course. One is the official syllabus. Official syllabus means you're learning each and everything that is offered by Amazon or Microsoft or Google. Or do we need to learn that many things? No, my friend, that is not the way to learn anything, because you're not only learning AWS. Maybe you're learning DevOps in future. Maybe you need to go with like Linux administration. So you cannot learn each and everything. So you should go with the institute syllabus, because institute syllabus will provide you the major concepts, and they will make sure that you can face the interview and you can work as a cloud administrator or cloud practitioner or cloud architect or whatever. So this syllabus is designed in such a way that it will help to a fresher up to the experienced person. You can face the interviews as well as, you can work as a cloud administrator. So I cannot say it is only cloud practitioner, and I'm not saying like it is complete architecture. Any institute will provide a particular designed syllabus. So we need to stick to that syllabus and we need to learn. The easy example here is, you know how to use this MS Word, right? Everyone knows how to use this MS Word. For example, suppose I want to change the color of this IP address. Is it possible? Of course. Okay, let me add some other color. See, I have changed the color. So you know how to use this MS document, right? But if I ask you a question, do you know each and everything which is in this MS document? The answer will be no. Of course, it will be no. There is no need for most of the people to learn everything which is there in cloud, which is there in MS Word, like say, what are the options available in home, options available in insert, options available in design, options available in references. There is no need for us to learn each and everything. So what we learn, how much we need, and more than what we need actually. So the syllabus is designed in that way only. Got it? The syllabus is designed in that way only. So not only this class or this course or this session, whenever you learn any course anywhere in any institute, the syllabus will be designed in such a way that it will help a person in getting a job. It will help a person in understanding the technology, and it will help a person in working on the technology in that particular thing. Now, in future, suppose maybe a service which we have not learned here. Okay, in future, when you work, you will be in a position to understand the technology by yourself. Means what? Means, for example, let us say when we were in school, remember the teacher used to give the example as 5 plus 5, how much? 10. This was the example we got, right? 2 plus 2, 5 plus 5, something like this. But today, if I ask you a question like, how much? Can you answer this question? Of course, you can answer like 2564 plus 9567. You know the concept here, you know the logic. So it will be easy for you to like, do this addition here. Have you ever seen this addition before in your life? Maybe no. At least not in the school, right? But in school, we know this concept. So it will be easy for us to do this addition also. This is the way the courses are designed, my friend. Okay. And we will be learning about servers, operating system, routers, firewall, and storage in our curriculum. And that is your AWS curriculum. All these things we need to learn. It is a very, very interesting course. It will take around 45 days, and each and everything I need to start from the basic, and I need to take you to the upper levels so that you can understand things in a better way. And hopefully when you face the interview, you will be in a better position to answer the questions. Okay, friends. So the classes will resume from Monday at 7 a.m. India Standard Time. I'm here for next 30 more seconds, friends. If there is anything else, we will see, or else we can stop the session. And very thank you for joining this session. Saturdays and Sundays, it's not so easy to come on these days actually after working for whole week. But still, it's very, it was a very interesting session because I got some questions here. Always remember, live session should be interactive. The chat box should be always open. So I'll keep the chat box open forever. So whenever there is a doubt, whenever there is a question, you can simply put a question in the chat box. Okay, fine. So I guess there are no more questions. We can see this video within like 1 hour or 2 hours on YouTube. DurgaSoft has a YouTube channel, so you can see there. And if you have any doubt, you can come to me again tomorrow. That's it, friends. That's it. Not tomorrow, actually, on Monday.
Sir, tomorrow is also one more session is there, right? 10
No,
a.m. This is the same session or we
yeah,
need to join?
no, it will be the same session actually. So some other people will join tomorrow. So there's the reason I said class is from Monday at 7 a.m.
7 a.m. or 10 a.m., sir?
7 a.m. 7 a.m. Demo
It's
is
okay.
at 10 a.m. actually, because Saturdays and Sundays we conduct demo at 7 a.m. 10 a.m. But the regular class is at 7 a.m. morning 7 a.m.
It's okay, sir. No issues. Thank you.
Okay,
We'll join that.
thank you.
Thank
And there is no need for anyone to come tomorrow. It will be a repeated session. Some other people will come hopefully. So that's it. So the actual session will begin on Monday. Okay, that's it, friends. That's it for the day. Very good luck. Before I go, I just want to tell you something. If you have already decided to go with cloud computing as your career, I want to tell you something. You have selected a very, very good career for yourself. And there is a huge scope in cloud. There is a huge demand in cloud. There are more job opportunities. There is a security for your job, and financially, salary wise, you will get good packages. So if you have already decided to go with cloud, just stick to it and just try to make a bigger career in this. That's it, friends. Have a nice day. See you on Monday. Bye.
Thanks, sir. Thanks.